Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, Pokemon Puzzle League Speedrun Tournaments 2024. Cards of the Heart here, back with FFR Pro 21. FFR, we've definitely got another potentially crazy losers quarterfinals match for you with the 5 versus 6 TaymanND versus Ty.
Yeah, this should be another very exciting match here. We have Tayman here, former S Harwell record holder, winning the 2020 tournament. And then we have Ty as, PvP specialist who's won, numerous PvP tournaments. So both these players have plenty of experience in tournament play here. And it looks like we are going to be taking it easy this first race here.
I definitely don't mind this. I definitely appreciate trying to get an opportunity to warm up with the level that has the least amount of variance. Like trying to figure out the execution, maybe figure out the overall stage approach once you get into the later parts of normal and hard, like the first part of V hard especially might prove to be very important for these players to get reacquainted with. So I definitely don't mind this choice. So we'll see if that choice ends up working out for either of these players as we get this match started shortly.
Yeah, Tayman got his 2 gone. Place your bets, everybody, on how long that 2 lasts on his head.
Oh no. Well, live Twitch chat has deemed that Ty will lose this match to Tayman, with 68% of the channel points going towards Tayman winning. We will find out if that is true as Game 1 gets underway. Tayman's feed looks to be a handful of seconds into the future, but nothing we can't work around. So we're going to see some opponents here at the start who do not raise their stacks at the beginning. So 4 chains, 5 chains, lots of combos, 7 lines. Tayman gets a nice little 6-line win in 16 seconds. Meanwhile, Ty's 7 lines came down well enough, just got a garbage clear from Gary, and that is wasting all of the time. Ooh. 30 seconds. He is not pleased with that.
Yeah, that's just one garbage clear with a chain. Already, back quite a bit here. Ooh,
Tayman couldn't find a way to keep that chain going. Now he's the one dealing with garbage clears from Brock. He also doesn't want to raise his stack at the beginning. Now Tayman needing the one more line, gets the one more line, gets a 27. Cannot feel okay about that, but Ty not having the best of it in the start of this run. Now both players have reached a point where the run truly begins.
Yeah, this is where AI starts raising her stack, and now it becomes just a garbage race. Just send 4 or 5 lines of garbage as quickly as possible, as Tayman did right there, and you should win in a reasonable amount of time, just like that.
Tayman got the combos to make the 4 chain. Ty did not get the combos to make his 3 chain, so he's sending a second attack. And that's going to give Misty a little bit of time, but potentially matches against some more garbage, but will not get that done in time. Tayman, I think, was trying to chain lag a 4 chain in there. either way, Surge does get to that garbage clear and waste a little bit of time, but 17 seconds, truly not awful. We are looking to get under 15 seconds for each stage, especially players at this level. Under 6:30 is going to be the benchmark that we try to hit in this race. Okay, TaymanND's got 446 to deal with this Erica, but she kept to the stack level.
Yep, that is what we call a flat Erica. Still not really punished, 17. So he's not really getting punished for these garbage clears.
And we've seen throughout this tournament, in the later levels especially, that these players will go for 4 combos to start off the attack and then make another 4 combo immediately afterward to try and create a little garbage distraction from the sort of regard that these foes do not have for the overall slope of their stack.
Is still chaining on TaymanND.
So we'll argue sometimes that the double 4 combo strategy is not important here, but both players here are kind of showing that the distractions are not working all that well. A golden opportunity for Ty to run away with this race, and neither of them had a particularly good time with their Kogas.
Yeah, TaymanND's Koga was just pure timer scam. I mean, 33 seconds and never cleared the garbage. And TaymanND is not going to be happy with that. Ty needs a second attack, but gets there.
Yeah, Ty's attacks have been on the light side. Either the chains have been small or the combos have been few, and he's not been able to get much consistency out of these stages. TaymanND really going out to find a 5 combo to follow up the chain with. Doing combos at the same time as chains will certainly help you stack up garbage against these opponents, because that's basically all we're looking for, just a damage race of garbage. And so far, I don't think either player would say that they're doing particularly well at that. In fact, with that discrepancy, I think we are actually all knotted up now as we head into the final 3 stages of this easy run.
Yeah, Ty has had a couple of really good opportunities to really take the lead here, but hasn't really quite done so.
Okay, TaymanND's going to like that a little bit better, as will Ty. That's worth a fist pump. And we are still basically, this has to be a dead heat. This has to be like down to maybe half a second at most, a dead heat. So this is still very far from over.
Could see another tie here.
Another? Oh no, let's not go through that headache anymore.
This is just easy mode. It's not as hard after 34 minutes.
Oh, TaymanND got chained on after garbage clear, and that will give Ty the lead heading into the final stage. Both players not particularly liking the pace of their runs, and that did not take long for TaymanND's Took at all. Sheesh.
7 minutes that Took lasted.
Oh no, Ty thought he had a purple match to start the chain. He didn't.
Oh,
TaymanND sends a 4 chain to Giovanni. Does Ty have enough here? And both Giovanni's run out of time.
Whoa.
It was basically the same time on our feeds, and we are going to have to check the tape on this one, puzzlers.
Alright, Tayman has retrieved the toque. It has returned. Possibly to be thrown again. Who knows?
We're certainly no stranger to potentially dealing with ties in these tournaments. Unofficially, according to our racetime.gg timers, it was Tayman finishing with a 7:19 and Ty with a 7:18. So we will check these times and be right back with you shortly, puzzlers. Okay, puzzlers, the decision has been made. Tayman's final time is deemed to be 7:18. Ty's final easy time, 7:16. Ty takes the first Pokeball. It was around 7:16.9 on Ty's timer when Giovanni's cursor disappeared, and he started just about on time.
Still 2 seconds. That is very close.
Very close indeed. Not everyone is supremely accurate with operating their racetime.gg timer, where we track all the races. We can integrate it with our live split timers in order to sync the countdown of the race with the countdown of our timer to make these function a little bit easier. But we do have discrepancies sometimes, and we had one come into play here. But we did see that Ty started his game a little bit late compared to Tayman's feed, and they both finished at around the exact same time on screen. So, should be clear from that evidence that Ty's run was just ever so slightly shorter. So, game 1 is to Ty, and now it is Tayman's choice for game 2. Normal, hard, V hard, S hard. What should he pick? And Tayman has decided that we will do hard mode for game 2. It seems fairly logical for getting the blood pumping, especially if you need to warm up for the higher difficulty levels. This is the most comfortable pace to do it at. This is the level 4 speed level that is the easiest to deal with. So I can definitely understand this choice as well.
Welcome. It's so good to see you.
Yep, and with the match possibly going to playing V hard or S hard, the 3 hardest difficulties all play on the same same speed level. So easy sort of the warm up, and now we kind of get into a little faster gameplay here.
And if this match does stay as close as we have an inkling it's going to be, then these players will have to consider getting prepared for those levels sooner rather than later, because I said this in the middle of the last match. Going to the S-Hard level to decide Game 5 seems particularly reckless, I think. It might be a bit too much to expect RNG to play out that nice, but we will cross that bridge if we have to get to it. right now, Tayman feels a lot better about the start of his run, as does Ty. 10 to 12. Those are the kinds of times we need to see on these stages, puzzlers. Very good starts indeed. So now these foes will be a bit more uniform. They'll go down to 4 to 5 lines. Tayman starting with a 4-4-5 combo approach. Gonna lock down the 12, just like that. But Ty, not to be outdone, is gonna get 11 of his own. And another fist pump.
Yeah, both players off to really strong starts here.
So now we definitely going to want to focus on finding the double 4 combo strats. Misty may have raised her stack to her own demise on this Tayman attack. 17 seconds. Ty only gets a 16 there, thanks, I think, in no small part to Misty clearing one of his leading 4 combos. We're looking for that combo separation early on in each of these stages. Oh, hey, a 10 combo. Those are fun to get. Is that enough for a 13? Yes, sir. That will do just fine. Ty seems to be content with making 4 chains, and this certainly works out fine. Like, topping off these opponents is the most important thing. And if you don't get the combos you need, you certainly should not be shamed into not getting the chains. Oh, Tayman wanted a 5 combo off of that to be sure that the garbage are not glued together, but that works just as well. That's another 10. Tayman definitely having a much better effort of this hard run than that easy run. Alright, Ty getting a nice 14 of his own. Both players starting to get into their groove now. They needed that easy run to warm up, and they might be fairly well warmed up now. Tayman not quite getting the second 4 combo off in time for the distraction. Gonna lose a little bit of ground there. But Ty just does not have the chain he needs to get this moving either. And there's a garbage clear. That's going to lose him quite a bit of ground.
I mean, 25 is not horrible, but you certainly do want faster than that. And that's leveled off on Tayman's side right there.
That's still a 15. Nothing huge. No real catastrophes so far. So we're still very early here. We've got 15 stages to deal with, and it really is not over until the Fat Gary 2 sings, and he has the potential to keep singing for multiple minutes at a time if these players get the wrong timing on their attacks. But Tayman looks to be doing fine in that regard right now, getting that 12 Blaine and finishing his effective first half in under 5 minutes. How is Ty going to get his combos in order? This does not quite work unless Blaine has a bad top line to respond to it, and that combo separation is enough for a 13. But it is Tayman trying to get off to that full stage lead. Trying to get back in the swing of this match. as both players are looking to get into the top 4. Tayman trying to keep a streak of top 4 finishes going in the PPL tournaments, whereas Ty would be getting into his first LPS top 4 ever. History and stakes are on the line in this match, as the winner of this match will be in our top 4 as well, which guarantees a part of our crowdfunded prize pool. So don't hesitate to throw in a little spare change if you want to see our players get a little more compensation for the pain that this game is clearly inflicting on us. And Ty having to sit through a 30-second Team Rocket, not feeling great about that. As Tayman sent the combos to like potentially trap Giovanni here? That might have been trending that way. So, looks like we're about 25-30 seconds separated as Tayman heads into the Puzzle Elite. I mean, FFR, what have you been able to see so far about how these players have played so far?
I mean, so far our players have played relatively consistent, getting those double 4s down and getting rather consistently good stages. You know, only a couple minor slip-ups. Except now Richie is going to be going off on Tayman here for a little bit. So far, our players have actually done very well.
Oh, that was clutch from Ty,
Nice.
getting the attack down in time for the 11. And that is going to get us back just about to level. It's less than 2 seconds apart now. Tayman does have an ever so slight lead. And Tayman definitely looking for the double 4s, looking for a 3-chain to keep the double 4s glued together. Could not get that to work. Could not find the 3-chain. But does get some more guard separation here. And Lorelei will run out of time at 21 seconds. Ty does not have the garbage there. You can see the stacks of 4 combos sitting right next to each other. That's kind of a Ty staple. That's kind of a PvP stylistic choice to make all those 4 combos, but they don't stack very well, and at some point in this exercise you need to stack garbage well, and that is letting Ty down in this endgame. Oh, Tayman has some good timing on this Bruno, and that is a low left combo trap. 19 seconds, Bruno is downed, and it is Tayman first into the final stage.
I needs to send more garbage. And
That's a relatively low Bruno indeed. Tayman going 5-chain. And Gary runs out of time, and what a time for Tayman to get back into this match. That's a hard time of 9 minutes 24 seconds, and it's enough for his first Pokeball. Well. The tone of the match escalated just like that. I think that was Tayman's second fastest hard time of the tournament. Or actually, I could be looking in the wrong place for the times. That's actually Tayman's fastest hard time of the tournament. And Ty,
Nice.
not to be outdone, then gets a nice exclamation point on his own. with a 10-12. Okay, okay, this is not typical for Gary 2 to not give either of our players a hard time. But it is certainly a welcome change. I hope we see it more often. Now the choice falls to Ty for what level we'll be playing next. We have normal, we have V hard, we have S hard, and Ty has decided that we will be playing V hard for game 3.
Alright, so we are stepping it up a little bit.
I do wonder who really has the better execution right now. I think I would say that Tayman has the better plan for what he wants to do, but Ty has like the better execution of what he wants to do, and like, Tayman has been speedrunning this game longer than most people in the field, so he's had a lot of experience figuring out what these foes need to have done to them to beat them quickly. So the double fours are definitely feeling like they're on Tayman's side so far. And we will see how RNG tries to bless or curse our 5 and 6 seeds as we head into V hard for this game 3. The randomness has certainly been turned up to 10, and maybe it will get turned up to 11 if one of these players decides on S hard for game 4. We might be in that direction with this match also. Here we go. Game 3 is underway. And now the double 4 combos become even more important. Tayman could not get the 4 combo to start, but it may not matter. May need to get Gary a manual there, or maybe a map. I'm not sure where he was going or what he was doing. And Gary just barely runs out of time against Ty's attack. That's good enough for a 19. I think with some better execution of the 4 combos, FFR, these players will have a better idea of what these players will be trying to do on each stage.
Yeah, the double 4s are going to be very much in handy right here, and yeah, Ty executes that perfectly for a 13.
But Tayman gets an 11 and extends his lead a little bit further. It's still very early though, with 16 stages, and as difficult as it's been for players to finish in under 20 minutes. This is far from over.
Yeah, and we've actually seen, sort of more players, not get under 20 minutes than players have. But it looks like Ty gets the better Misty, and, I think he might have about a 1 second lead.
His timer's a little over 2 seconds behind Tayman's though, so if they're close on screen, it is Ty with the true lead. Oh, little bit of a color issue, keeping Ty from maybe getting a second 4 combo on this attack, and that would have served him so well here.
If he just got one more line down a little sooner, could have also got a stop time kill on Surge there, but it will be Tayman getting the lead right back.
And there's the garbage clear. It rains, it pours with these V-Hard CPUs. They get a chain going. They're gonna be fast enough to move around for a long time. Like, it could take multiple minutes, depending on what colors the game is able to give them. So, Ty cannot be feeling good about that 55-second stage, but this happens to literally everybody. So, can't get ourselves too far down about one little slip-up like that. As much as we want to finish these early stages in under 20 seconds, game will just simply not let you have it sometimes, and you've got to be okay with that.
Certainly just gotta roll with the punches. You know, not every stage is unfortunately going to be a good one. Ooh, Erica somehow leveling Ty's garbage off.
Tayman finds a 5-chain. The combo separation got cleared off immediately, so Koga is going to get that garbage clear. And Erica is going to start chaining on Ty and kind of like airwalk some garbage clears there. Very unfortunate. And with that, it is Tayman off to the full stage lead as our players approach the halfway point of this 16-stage run. I see Ty swapped right into a 7 combo for his attempt at a second 4 combo, and I think Tayman did the same thing, but Koga could not respond to that attack at all, and that'll give him a 12 out of it, and a corresponding fist pump from Tayman with a 15 Sabrina. Man, both players have to be feeling okay about where their runs are going. If they get like 7, 8-minute first halves, it's certainly not the end of the world. And Ty is going to get that garbage clear. That's going to result in a little bit of extra cleanup, and at this point you might want to consider starting to reset the stage if things go haywire. And speaking of things going haywire live, we have lost Tayman's feed live, so we will get that back to you as soon as he is able to get his stream back. It looks like we will have it back shortly. Has Ty sent enough to deal with how much Blaine dropped down here? And looks like he will. Absolutely demolished. An absolute pummeling of Blaine from Ty there, and our live feed has rejoined Tayman in the middle of a Tracy. that is giving him a hard time and prompting a stage reset. We're getting to that point in this run where we need to, like, reset how we approach these stages, and Ty kept the chain long enough to get the double 4 in place and trap Tracy underneath it. 19 seconds, well done. Tayman working on a combo distraction of his own. That's not going to work for him. And Tracy will get to that garbage clear and waste some more time. You can, like, see the PvP influence in Ty's cursor speed. Definitely one of the fastest players in our field. He practices it regularly. And a nice little fist pump for a 24-second Team Rocket. Tayman trying to keep hope alive. Has he extended this chain long enough? He has! The low left combo trap is successful. Tayman will be getting caught up with Ty here.
Alright, sorry about that. Food was calling, so I had to attend food. But there we go. Ty gets Giovanni to run out of time in 18 seconds. Gonna maintain almost a 2-stage lead.
Ty's mid-game has absolutely been on point. He's been able to extend his chains out to the right spots in order to trap these opponents, and so far it is doing wonders for him. Tayman, meanwhile, having a little bit of trouble getting the 4 combos in, and it's led to some resetting of the stages. Tayman has a thing going here. Will this rocket downstack poorly? They absolutely do. Rocket could not have ruined that any worse. And Tayman will be forgiven. Also, I'd be remiss to not acknowledge the people from our good friends at Tetris Attack Online who have brought a party of 9 to the channel to cheer on the PvP player extraordinaire in Ty. Where our players are deadlocked in a V-hard heat. Now that Tayman has advanced to Richie, Ty gets Richie to run out of time.
Are you ready?
And will move on to the next stage. Let's see if Tayman has sense enough to get this Richie down. Not quite. And what a timely attack from Ty. Kind of fortunate there, not gonna lie, but we take those. 12-second stage, we'll take that to the bank.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the much faster stages you can get in the second half of V-Hard here. That is really nice.
Oh, Ty has to rely on Bruno completely exhausting his resources because the double 4 combos were not there. Okay, that's not going to be what... like Ty was just hoping for Bruno to completely deal with that first attack before the second attack could drop, and Bruno failed. So that will prompt a reset. And it is a 2-stage lead in Ty's favor in this pivotal Game 3. Bruno had an opportunity to raise a stack before Ty could drop what he had. And both players now dealing with garbage clears. TaymanND decides to take a reset. Does Bruno have a good answer for Ty's attack? The yellows do fall into place to do just that. And seeing that Bruno was going to chain, Ty does decide to reset there. It is always quite the choice, FFR, for deciding when to reset a V-hard stage, isn't it?
Yeah, because these foes are still slow enough that they can run out of time, but they are fast enough that they can keep playing for a while, just clearing garbage and chaining off of it. So sometimes it is a tough call to figure out when to reset a stage and try again.
Bruno does run out of time here, though. And Ty will finally get out and to be able to reestablish a near 2-stage lead, although TaymanND may have gotten a good enough drop onto Lorelei, except his combo garbage got leveled off.
Yeah, it looked good until it unfortunately wasn't. And yeah, gets the rest of the garbage, and that's a reset.
And Ty gets his garbage leveled off by Gary just trying to downstack. These foes can be a bit dumb in how they flatten the stack, but sometimes they get it right, and when they do, it is extremely frustrating.
Lorelei
does not have enough.
Yeah, trying to build off of the garbage is incredibly slow.
Like you really don't
no.
have time to build off garbage.
Yeah, no, Ty's gotta reset this and try again. Like, this is not... Well...
Like, there's certainly a level of endurance that has to be had to play in a PvP setting, especially at the highest levels where matches can go on for 10+ minutes, but we're not here for endurance matches in this speedrun event. We're trying to beat these opponents quickly. We really do not have time to get into these knockdown, drag-it-out fights. Of course, Ty would be no stranger to knockdown, drag-it-out fights just based on last week's S-Hard race. And the trend is continuing here. Now Ty contemplates it after 2 minutes. But just like that, it is TaymanND with the combo trap onto Bruno, and it has caught up. We are now back onto the exact same stage. TaymanND looks to be about 2 seconds behind, but it has gotten incredibly close now.
Come down to whether or not these players can get a clean finish here. I can extend out this chain. No, probably wanted to stand it out further. TaymanND's gonna have a low left side.
Oh, beautiful. Expertly placed combo trap, and it will be TaymanND first into the final opponent. This is V-Hard Mewtwo We tend to think of S-Hard Mewtwo as free due to speed. Will V-Hard Mewtwo be as free? I wonder. Will Mewtwo have anything left? Has Tayman sent it off on the follow-up? He has! And this Mewtwo will be free. As Tayman finishes with a time of 17 minutes 25 seconds. That's good enough for Pokeball number 2. Absolutely pivotal time for Tayman to get his best V-Hard of the tournament. That is absolutely good stuff there. We shall see how Ty can finish this out and potentially warm up for S-Hard, as neurotic as that might sound. Ty getting some pretty neat chain extensions to try and get the timing of this attack right. Mewtwo really not doing Ty any favors there, although now Mewtwo might have a problem. The greens will get matched, and the purples get a match. So that's going to deal with the first volley of attacks.
I'm going to win.
Yeah, unfortunately, this Mewtwo is not going to be free for Ty. Mewtwo does not have very many blocks left, though. So this Mewtwo may not... potentially may not actually go on for that long.
Although now we run into the problem with V-Hard Mewtwo. Like, S-Hard Mewtwo, we see the potential for him to move so fast that he exhausts all of his resources. V-Hard Mewtwo, not as fast, does not have that much potential by comparison. So these stages have a weird way of going on for too long, unless Mewtwo does something like that. Mewtwo needs second tier to save himself. Will he see it? Not in time. So Ty does manage to finish this run in under 20 minutes. It's a 1957 though. Not quite the sub 20 time he would have liked to see. But congrats to both players for finishing. That is not a thing we've seen too much of in this tournament. So, by all accounts, both players handled their V-Hard business fine. So, it will be Ty's choice for Game 4, whether it be normal or S-Hard. And I think there's only one correct answer to this. Because for Ty's tournament life, he's going to have to play them both. So why rely on the hardest level to decide the match? So let's get the S-Hard out of the way right now. This is a big respect choice. I actually like this choice, because why would you want to rely on the more random level for deciding the match?
Yeah. And I mean, you know, with how random S-Hard is, you You definitely, you know, if you get on a roll, you know, you can really get a good run going that can either help you win the match or keep you in it.
Like if you're in Ty's position here, you have to play through normal and S hard to win the match anyway. So it's like do you want the easier level first, or do you want to save it for the end when the nerves might be at their highest? Like, I think there's only one argument to be made for S hard first. So, even though this is TaymanND's strongest level, Ty is going to have to best TaymanND at that best level in order to keep his tournament hopes alive. Be the first time Ty will have reached the top 4 in one of these gold bracket tournaments. So let's get this game 4 underway. It is TaymanND looking to keep his streak alive of top 4 PPL finishes. Ty wants to join those ranks for the first time. And we are hitting the hardest level in this mode in order to take it down, and man, you can see that timing of these attacks will be absolutely critical to make any sort of progress in this level, and I really don't think either player had a correct place to start to drop their attacks. Seems like both Garys were ready to deal with everything no matter what they did. So TaymanND already deciding to pull the ripcord on the attempt. Ty will go back to the start as well, and we keep timing these puzzlers. We're in the middle of a race. We don't restart the race just because both players did not get the Gary that they wanted.
Yep, in a race, you just gotta keep going. You know, try. Ooh, okay.
Wow, TaymanND Gary runs out of time.
Yeah, almost got to down stuck in that pillar in time, but he didn't, so he gets to move forward.
And that's the kind of progress you make. It's all gradual. There's really no. It's all in big chunks. There's really no gradual losing or making up of time throughout these stages, because you just don't know when these stages are going to end. If you let them go past 30 seconds, they could easily go past 2 minutes. And Brock runs out of time as well. So TaymanND, after a little bit of a wall on Gary, has managed to get himself unstuck and is trying to get things moving. I don't think that 5 combo is going to help you, Gary, as much as you think it will. But it's enough to deal with Ty's garbage, giving Gary an opportunity to match against it and chain off of it. Hate to see that. Does TaymanND have the combo trap here? Yes, sir. That's definitely worth a fist pump.
Yeah, after an early struggle on Gary 1, he's actually put together a couple quick stages and now kind of has a bit of a good start going.
Like TaymanND is so synonymous with this category. And he tends to play this a lot in marathon settings. There was a marathon he was just a part of within the last month, I want to say. And with that effective combo trap there, Tayman starting to get to the point where he might even match his latest marathon run that was just barely under 20 minutes. Like, Tayman has a lot of practice in S-Hard.
Yeah, being the former world record holder, he has a very good idea what to look for from these opponents.
Oh, maybe now Gary will not have an answer and will not. So that will be A-okay. And Erica could not deal with the rest of the garbage after taking care of the low block. So Tayman will be advancing out of that stage too, and just like that, it's a 4-stage lead. How quickly things escalate in S-Hard FFR.
Yeah, this is what happens when one player struggles and the other person gets on a roll. The lead can grow and shrink really fast. Right now, it is growing a lot. This can still be a low right for Tayman here, except for.
Oh no. That should have been
dude.
so good. I don't know what prompted Koga to adjust for the incoming garbage instead of like staying where he was, as some of these opponents tend to do. I swear one day we'll have this entire game figured out and all these CPUs will be sufficiently deciphered to figure out the best approach to each stage. It still works in mysterious ways to us. And there's a reset from Ty. Koga might have a problem here. It is gonna get to that in time. But we will have to see what Koga might potentially match before things get out of hand, and is going to keep the stars aligned for that match, and is going to have an option for dealing with the rest of Tayman's garbage. Just low enough. And you might want to keep believing that Koga will eventually run out, but once you get to that main garbage, doesn't make a lot of sense to keep going there, does it? And Brock still giving Ty a hard time. It's just the way this goes sometimes. You can find yourself spending 4, 5, 6 minutes on a single stage if you can't get the combo timing right. And I've seen a few instances today of Ty not having the combos down precisely how he needs them. Oh, missed an insert to lock in the second 4 combo. That might have helped his case there. I've seen him be short of that a few times today, and that might give Ty a lot of trouble before things get better. And you can only imagine what kind of obscenities Tayman is throwing at the game at this moment. So he's certainly not liked the luck he's been getting so far. Brock might run out of options here. Yes, sir. That will do fine. So after what felt like an eternity, might have been closer to 6 minutes, Ty does escape from Brock. There's a very uphill climb ahead of him. That's a fairly creative way to get the double four started from Tayman. So very quick thinking there. And Koga is downstacking this poorly. And will run out of time. Well done from Tayman to get the second four combo set up in time. Some very quick and tight swaps to get it done. Tayman here maintaining a 4-stage lead.
Does Tayman screen watch at all? Like, does he know that he has this big of a lead?
He did tell us in the chat earlier to refresh his feed. So he's definitely watching.
Well, right now, this lead for Tayman is continuing to grow. It is now to 5 stages, and we're not even halfway through the run yet.
Oh, did Ty actually get this attack down in time? Oh, Misty may have a problem here. No. Ty was a little bit slow in dropping that. I'm not sure he had the opportunity there. Oh, look at Tayman here. The mystery chain X15, trying to get the timing of this down to something more manageable. And Blaine will run out of time here. So, at just under 11 minutes, it is Tayman out of the first half. First. And with that, Ty will finally escape from Misty's clutches. But 11 minutes after 3 stages, with Tayman getting through 8 stages in that amount of time, that cannot feel good.
Yeah, you definitely gotta feel you are very far behind, especially against a top player like Tayman.
Like, Tayman can afford to be very aggressive with his resets. Like, the slightest thing goes wrong at any point in this run, Tayman can definitely be content with not letting the stage play out. You can also see Tayman here not trying to get too many combos within his chain either. Trying to get like 1 link at a time so he can maximize the amount of chain links he can get as far as manipulating the attack goes. There's a combo trap from Ty. That will get a good self-esteem boost. And has Tracy did a dumb here? Oh, he went after the garbage clear and leveled off before down stacking. Oh, that is unfortunate. It's fine. Right now, Ty did rattle off a couple of quick wins, so now 4 stages behind Tayman at the moment. Unfortunately for Ty, Erica dealt with his attack all too easily. And I think Tracy has too many panels for Tayman to deal with. That's going to prompt another reset. So both players coming off of resets. Tayman, though, in a very commanding position. How's Ty going to deal with this? There's the second 4 combo. Maybe a more combo-heavy approach to this chain. This should trap Erica.
Oh yeah.
And it will. Job well done. And Tracy dealt with TaymanND's attack as soon as he sent it. Can't leave him feeling good about that. Although...
Oh, green.
Airwalking to a match. Oh, if he had been slower, Tracy was going to get pinned. But nothing TaymanND can do about that now, except reset and try again. Ty trying to guess when he should drop this chain. Gonna go to an X11. Kinda have to make sure he has a little bit of an option for the incoming garbage, but that did not matter either. You certainly do get a sense of futility from playing this out so much. Because we're so reliant on that combo trap that TaymanND put Tracy under just now. And if it doesn't work, then, like, what do we do? Do we spend 5 minutes on the same stage, or do we reset after 30 seconds and hope to get another win in 30 seconds?
Well, I mean, over the last 10 years of speedrunning this game, we have kind of learned that resetting and trying again has been the consistent approach to gain faster and more consistent times. But it's still not always great.
Definitely doesn't feel great, and I know I personally get people who come across my videos and are a little upset that we just can't get these absolute crushes that TaymanND is getting each and every single time, for starters. But there are people, tourists we'll call them, that go check out the videos and see that we're resetting stages, and I wonder why you should just play these out. Why are we allowing these resets? But this is a speed run. We're trying to go speed. We're trying to go fast. And we don't have time to sit 3-4 minutes at a time to let the RNG play out.
Play with me.
No.
That will do just fine. Will Giovanni have anything left after this?
No.
Absolutely not.
No.
No. No.
Yep, there's TaymanND rebuilding that 5-stage lead once again.
And ironically, we're kind of at the point where from the state of TaymanND's run, that the combo trap's actually easier to pull off against these late opponents, because they are fast enough to be able to make more matches and to exhaust more of their resources. There is a Sabrina absolutely crushed by Ty. That will get him to within 4 stages. Still a very uphill climb, though. TaymanND's got a bit of a vertical thing going here for this double 4 combo. That will work. Well, I think something broke apart just a little bit. Attack dropped a bit early. Blaine gets to Ty's attack, and TaymanND resets again. speaking of resets, a question popped up in the live chat. FFR, was it 2 resets that your run had, or what? I can't remember how many it was.
Which run?
Your current record.
My current, my 1247. It had 1 reset on Lorelei.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I actually have a personal video on my channel reacting to it. And speaking of reactions, very relieved reaction from Tayman as he manages to completely crush Richie. The lead is back to 5 stages, as Ty has not been able to figure out how to take care of this Blaine. But Tayman will be extending this chain out to a 6. That's a low left side from Lorelei, and it does flatten out in Tayman's favor. Well done. What recognition from Tayman to see that low left side, trying to like basically count panels. See that Lorelei may not have had an answer to his offerings, and Blaine now has no answer to Ty's offerings. So Ty will advance to the second half in a little over 20 minutes. Very far behind Tayman here. I see Bruno doing a little bit of a slide technique. A little 2-3 frame maneuver. These foes get stuck doing nothing after that. Bruno barely had time to get to that garbage clear, I think. It's prompting an immediate reset from Tayman.
Yeah, the AI at this point is just so fast that you have to combo trap them or have them run out of resources, because you're just not gonna have them run out of time. This could be a low left. Yes.
There we go. There we go. Tayman gotta be feeling good about that attempt coming down. And lead once again back to 5 stages for our PPL 2020 champion. And he's got an opportunity to close out this match with one of our more impressive S-Hard runs we've ever seen in tournament play, much less in this tournament. And the combo trap works for Ty. So, he's going to give it an effort. Oh, Tayman ran out of time.
Ooh.
Did he get caught watching there? I wonder. Because it looked like Gary had a chance to lose that.
I don't think he ran out of time. I think he was wanting to raise the stack and maybe got surprised with the garbage fall all of a sudden, which topped him off. He just caught a little off guard there.
Certainly not the first time. Won't be the last. Okay, Gary has too many panels here. Can't imagine this stage going on much longer if Gary keeps things up, but he might have done a dumb here. He did a supremely dumb there. And Tayman kind of gets off easy for that bonk with a nice Gary too. Has Ty managed to trap this Giovanni? Yes, he has.
Yes.
So here we go. Tayman's on the final stage with an opportunity to wrap up this match right here, right now.
I'm ready. Are you?
Will S-Hard Mewtwo be free? Oh, that left side's a bit suspicious. That is quite a roundabout way for Mewtwo to get to that garbage clear. And Tayman immediately going to the reset. Going back to Gary. You can certainly do that if you're this far ahead, but man, the decisiveness of it, crazy.
Yeah, that was really quick. Mewtwo did not have an immediate, like, clear for the rest of the garbage, so I would have waited that out. And this is a bottom out Gary 2 here.
It sure looks like Gary's going to match the greens to clear this garbage eventually. Didn't decide to let that play out. I wonder if Gary would have eventually tried to swap the green with that garbage block to try and get a match in column 3. Might have gotten stuck on that. That's a thing I would certainly play for. Also the kind of thing that might get me in trouble.
Yeah, same here, because, you know, even though that little garbage bottomed out, it could still wreak havoc on the AI, and can still get a rather cheesy kill in that sense.
Well, don't look now, Ty's gotten back-to-back combo traps. He's within a single stage.
Yeah, suddenly that Mewtwo reset maybe not looking so good right now.
Gary still managing to match against Tayman's garbage. That's going to prompt another reset. Oh, this might be a low left from Ty. Oh, Bruno got to raise one row. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Control your inner nature.
Oh, I can't imagine that working long term. Like, Ty's working against Bruno's garbage. Did Ty even get the combos in place? I was not quite looking to be sure. If they are in place, then this would be amazing as Tayman does get back into Mewtwo. Oh! Ty follows up with enough combo spam to pin down Bruno. And he's gonna give himself a chance if Tayman does not capitalize on this Mewtwo attempt. Oh, I don't think that came out the way Tayman wanted. Mewtwo's gonna have a chance to live here.
Yep. Yeah, I think Tayman wanted to extend it. Yeah, Tayman wanted to extend that chain out further, but couldn't. Mewtwo?
Oh, this might be a problem for Ty's Gary. And
yes,
Ty Gary is crushed. And from 6 stages back at several points throughout this race, Ty has caught up to Mewtwo.
Yeah, and now he's got a chance for a free Mewtwo and force a Game 5 here. Man, would this be an epic comeback if he pulls this off.
Ty needs this to stay alive in the tournament. Oh, I don't know if that attack's good, though. That's one combo dealt with. And that's 2 combos dealt with. Ty might be in it for a long one, as well as Tayman. I think from here you really should focus on starting with 4 combos every time. Try to get some double 4 combo shenanigans in place from tier to tier of panels.
Yeah, it is certainly an attempt to try to get the, oh, Mewtwo on Tayman's side does not see second tier.
Wow, that could have gone so much worse. That was trending to get so much worse for Tayman. But he survives with a 2740 and will advance to play Fate in our top 4. Wow.
Oh, Mewtwo finally goes down.
And a combo distraction does enough for Ty to finish in 28-20.
Congratulations, you've won.
All in all, not bad.
Yeah, honestly, like both players finishing in under 30 minutes is actually very well done.
Like, all things considered, like, aside from the easy, neither player really did a terrible job the rest of the way. Like I can see these players disowning their 7-minute easy times, but like 9:24, 10:12 hard, 17:25, 19:57 V hard, 27:40, 28:20 S hard, not bad. Really not bad, all things considered. So, with that decided now, let's go ahead and make this result official. 3-1. TaymanND survives and advances. You kind of like see the relief there. Definitely a survive and advance type deal. Like Ty really tried to put the screws to him at the end by playing out the hardest levels. But Tayman responded and will keep his streak of PPL top 4 finishes alive. So close from Ty. So close.
Yeah, certainly quite a road to get there to keep the streak alive for Tayman, but hey, he is there. And he is in the money.
That could be the biggest of the stakes of all for the outcome of this match. And would you look at our losers semifinals? It is time for the run back. It is time to see Tayman try to get his revenge on Fate7799, who knocked him into this bracket. And we will be able to see that match play out tomorrow. We will be able to get to this match tomorrow. And man, FFR, this will be a crazy run back to witness, won't it?
Yeah, this is we love to see run backs of some epic matches here, and this is certainly going to be no different. Fate put Tayman down here in the losers bracket, and now he's going to have a chance to throw the knockout punch and move on to the losers final.
It would certainly be a turnaround that Tayman would like to see and Fate would try to avoid. Now that S-Hard is going to be into the fray for this round, how will that match be different? How will the presence of S-Hard change how these players approach that rematch? Well, there's only one way to find out, puzzlers, and we will have to wait until tomorrow to figure out how that match will be played out. FFR, what a day today. What a day of matches we had today. Any final thoughts on what we just saw?
We had 2 crazy matches. We had back-to-back race or near race ties where we had to look at the final times to get a decision. Yeah, nearly saw some epic comebacks, and just overall just another crazy day in the puzzle lands.
will the craziness continue? Because I don't know how much more my old ticker can take from another close call in a race that long. My goodness. The S-Hard near tie was certainly one that I did not have on my bingo card going into this tournament, but we could definitely have another one. And you will want to tune in tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/puzzlespeedrun, to see how that will unfold. But for today, that is going to do it for us. For FFR Pro 21 and everyone else at League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart, and until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.